everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly here. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Ashley, welcome. Welcome, Ashley. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, guys. Hey, Terry, welcome, Terry. Hey, Peter, welcome, Peter, welcome. Hello. Hey, Avery, welcome, Avery. Guys, we'll get started shortly here. We'll get started shortly. Hey, French, you are welcome, welcome.
Hey, what's up, man?
All right, guys, we'll get started shortly. Hey, Kawisi, welcome. Guys, we'll get started shortly. This evening, we'll go over stocks, ETFs, and options. We've got a lot to go over this evening. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, guys. Stocks, ETFs, and options. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Gerald, welcome. Welcome, Gerald. We'll get started shortly. Hey, Zaire, welcome, Zaire.
Hey, David.
Hello. We'll get started shortly. Stocks, ETFs, and options this evening. All right, guys, let's go and get started here. All right, I'm going to share my trading screen. So let's do that. All right, so you guys should see my trading screen, Monster Market Tracker. So I'll go through the market update, and then we'll open up the floor for any questions you guys have. The first thing is we want to talk about is we're starting to see buying coming into the market. All right, so the Dow, here's the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Russell. As you guys know, we've been in the markdown phase, right? We've been in the markdown phase. All right, and we're seeing buying coming in here. This is a daily time frame. So we've moved the time frame from a weekly time frame to a daily time frame to see, get a closer look at the price action. All right. We were hoping that selling would continue. All right, but it's starting to get some nice consolidation here. We are back above support. So here was previous support, guys. We are back above that previous support. All right. So if you look here, support is right here. Here is where we got the previous sell short signal. Where resistance is right here. All right, so resistance is right above, right about here. All right.
I don't see your trading screen.
You don't see it? Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on 1 second here.
I do see the screen with all the different markets, but I don't see where you was pointing at.
Okay. How about?
Okay, I see your cursor now.
You guys see my cursor? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so you see.
Okay.
Okay, you see it now?
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's do this 1 second here. So it's still too early to go long this market aggressively, but we'll take a look at what's developing here. All right. Okay. So here we are, guys. Here is the price action for today. Like I said, right, we've held support. Price is back in the box. All right, and moving higher. All right. So still a bit of consolidation, but we're starting to get a bit bullish. All right. Here is resistance. Here, pretty good resistance here. I would say if we can get above this area, these sell short positions will close similar to this right here. All right. And if the buying continues, we could get buy signals. All right. Still too early for that. But it looks like for now, the selling has stopped. Now it can always come back. But for right now, they've stopped the selling. So that's the Dow. We're seeing the same type of price action in the S&P. All right, still in the markdown phase. So this is important. Don't get aggressive, right? Either way. All right. So still, if you guys look here, we're still in that markdown phase. All right. So look here. Markdown phase. All right, markdown phase. Right, these highs here, we got lower highs, right? Lower highs, right? Still making lower highs. So selling can come back, resume, and then move lower. But we'll watch this, guys. We'll watch this area. We'll watch the buying. All right. It's been a lot of selling. That's a lot of selling. All right, so we could see buying come in for a while. All right, so we'll keep a close eye on it. All right. Let's see here. Where's my cursor? All right, there it is. All right, so same price action on the S&P, same price action on the Dow. we're seeing the same price action on the Russell. All right. So same price action on the Russell. The NASDAQ is lagging a bit. So if you guys look here, this is the Russell. So we got green candles coming in. All right. So buying is coming in. You guys see here, right? Green candle. This is today. Buyers are coming in. All right. So that's encouraging for longs. All right. And here is the NASDAQ. All right, here is the NASDAQ. No green candles yet, okay, but definitely moving higher. All right, still within the markdown phase though, okay? So keep that in mind. As far as the VIX, we're seeing the VIX move lower, and we've moved the VIX also to a daily time frame rather than a weekly time frame to really see what the price action is doing. And if you guys look here, you see the VIX is coming down. So that's a bullish sign for equities. All right. As you guys know, the VIX volatility index, right, measures volatility for the equity markets. So when the VIX is high, right, that's not good. That's correction territory for the markets. All right, the equity markets. So when the VIX goes down, right, below 20, that's very bullish for stocks. So got red candles, right? Moving lower, breaking this support right here. Right now it's at 24, a number below 20, right? 20, if it gets in the teens, that's very, very bullish for the equity market. So the high was, it got at a recent high of 36, almost 37. And it's been coming down at 24. So lower volatility. We're getting lower volatility. That's good for stocks. If this volatility continues to come down, we'll see these sectors, right? And these indexes move higher. All right. So we'll see these indexes move higher and these sectors move higher. All right. So these are your indexes, VIX, and now the sectors. All right, we are starting to see buying coming in the sectors. All right, we know that energy has been up for a while. All right, so energy has been up for a while. All right, utilities joined the group. So utilities, healthcare, right? Healthcare is getting a bid. And guess what? Telecom, right? Today, telecom is starting to move. So we're starting to see buying coming in these sectors. Okay. As far as our trading systems, Stock Boss, we're starting to see more stocks in Stock Boss. All right. In particular, healthcare and energy stocks. All right. So we'll take a look at some of those this evening. All right. And also Bullmaster. All right. So we're starting to see opportunities in Bullmaster also. Lots of energy stocks. Energy have been doing really well. I think crude is around, I think 114. All right. So the big play is energy. All right. Energy. Not a lot of movement in Monster ETF. All right. We are seeing some energy, right? Some energy in Monster ETF, but the action right now is in Bullmaster and Stock Boss. All right. All right. Any questions for me on the markets? Any questions? Hey, Stella, welcome. Any questions on the market? Any symbols you guys want to take a look at?
Did I miss crypto?
What's that, Chris?
Oh, did I miss crypto?
Crypto, yeah, we can take a quick look at crypto. 1 second here. But any questions on the equity markets? Okay. Peter, let's see here. Let's take a quick look at the crypto market, and then Peter, I'll get with you. Okay. As far as the crypto market, Bitcoin, no change yet, Chris. All right. So the price action on Bitcoin is still holding at 30,000. Okay. So here is previous support at 30,000, and here it is right now. We get a nice consolidation at that 30,000 mark. Okay, but it's still in that markdown phase. Okay, so Chris, it's still in that markdown phase. All right, red candles, sell short signal right here, trading between support and resistance. But the big news is it's consolidating right at 30,000. We'll get a big breakout if the markets continue to move higher. All right, the VIX comes down. We could see a buy signal, not a buy signal, but some buying come in. All right, some buying come in here, break this up, this resistance right here, similar to this, and then we could see Bitcoin move higher. Okay, Bitcoin tends to follow the equity markets. Okay, right now.
Okay, but it's probably a good thing that it didn't go, much below 30.
Yeah, well, it held 30. It held the 30,000 support. So that is good for Bitcoin. That is definitely good for Bitcoin. Right now, that 30,000 mark is a big deal. That's a big deal for Bitcoin. The buyers are holding it there, and they're preventing the sellers from moving the price lower. All right, so that's a big deal.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Peter, you had a question?
Could we look at the RSI on the QQQ and the SP5?
Okay, so let's do
I started going long.
Yeah, I think we got a
QQQ and the SPY.
yeah, I think we got a buy. Did we get a SPY? Okay, so here's the QQQ, and you want to see an RSI on the daily, right?
Yeah, you can do daily or the 240.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so let's do this.
I did good today. I traded with the QQQ and I did AMD, the chip maker.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing it was, I was looking at the RSI from low and it's starting to trend up.
Let's see. Hey, Charity, welcome. Let's see here. No, it's early on this, right? It's very early. But we'll see what we've got here.
Advanced micro.
All right, so we're still in a sell short, so we're still in the markdown phase. Let's do this.
Yeah, I was just looking at the RSI hit the bottom. No, that's the line is starting to curve up.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't just go by the RSI. All right. If you were looking to go long, let's do this. Let's put it on the 240. I don't think you've got much on the daily here. So let's try the 240. So on the 240, let's get more data. All right, so on the 240, I wouldn't do anything on the daily, Peter. All right.
You see how
you've got-
do you see on the 240, look like the line is like starting to curve up, went
Mhm,
down a little bit and curve up. And I think
mhm,
it's above 50. So that's why it's
yeah,
promising
yeah.
for
yeah.
a daily trade. It's I'm doing like day trading because
Mhm,
this is my full-time job.
mhm.
So I get in during the day and get out.
So yeah, so you look good on the 240. On the 30-minute, I would definitely watch the 30. You've got a buy signal on the 30. Okay, so right here, let's draw it out. Avery, I'll get with you shortly. We've got a buy signal right here. Okay, so your blue arrow right here is your buy signal on the 30-minute. So definitely pull up a 30-minute. It's clearly in the markup phase on the 30-minute time frame. You had a nice previous trade right here, break of this resistance. Now it's breaking this resistance right here. You've got a buy signal, all green candles. So that looks good. All right, you've got further confirmation, Peter, on the 240. So this is the 240-minute time frame. Green candles, right? It's breaking resistance right here. Here is your support. RSI looks good, not overbought. All right, it's out of oversold territory. But this is your key here. It's breaking resistance. Soon, tomorrow, not tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow you could get, or even Monday, depending on how the market opens. All right, you could get a buy signal, okay, to move the price higher. But this is perfect. You could have gotten in here, all right? You could have gotten in here, but it's giving you another opportunity right here to get in. All right, so that's pretty good. I wouldn't look at the daily though. I wouldn't look at the daily.
Could you change that 30-minute chart to the SPY?
SPY? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that. All right, so SPY.
I'm multitasking. I'm in two trades at the same time. I'm trading the SPY and I'm also on AMD. And it looks like it's moving the same way. Look at that on the 30. You get a buy signal on the 30 and then another break of resistance.
Yeah, let's bring in more data. Okay, so very similar, right? You've got a buy signal here on the 30-minute, right? You've got resistance about here, right? As a matter of fact, you'll get a buy signal on the 240 soon. I mean, that's really developing, right? We can consider that markup phase, right?
You see the W shape, in red. There's in the upper tip of the white candle that forms the middle of the
right
W.
here, right here.
Yeah. And then they're right there. And then price came back. The last three green bars, price came back and hit that point and got rejected off of resistance, became support. That W in the middle, that white candle in the middle, keep going up a little bit. Right there. Yeah. See that on the tip of that, I would consider that as resistance. And it became support when the price came back and retest that level and bounce off that support. Yeah. So that's the reason why I took the trade, because it became support.
Yeah. So, and you've got buyers coming in, right? You've got buyers coming in. We don't have a buy signal from the system yet. All right. But this is pretty good. You do have a buy signal here, break of this resistance here on the 30-minute. Okay. You could even put it, Peter. Let's see what it looks like on the 60. On the 60-minute, boy, you had an earlier, right? So on that 30-minute, right, you had two buy signals. On the 60-minute, you have a buy signal here. For whatever reason,
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
For whatever reason, the 60 minutes works really, we don't talk about this a lot for equities, if the market gets a lot more bullish, all right, we'll talk about this more, but the 60 minutes really works well for equities.
Okay.
It really works well. For Forex, the 30 minutes works really well. All right. So good job here, Peter. Good job. Good job.
I've been more conservative on the counter trend trade, so I wait till price breaks resistance, and then price comes back to resistance and becomes support.
Yeah.
Then I'll take the trade.
Yeah, good job, yeah, with your timing. Yeah, this is a counter trend trade. We're going against the markdown phase, right? We're looking to go long, right? Long within the markdown phase. But if you're getting, if you do like you're doing and you get in early and things really takes off, right? You're getting in early, and yeah, absolutely, you can do well. You wanted to take a look at AMD?
No, I'm good. You can let the
Oh.
next person ask.
Okay.
I just wanted to look at SPY and QQQ.
Okay, good job on those. Hey Avery, welcome. You have a question for me? Hey Millie, welcome. Avery, you had a question? Okay, anyone else? Gerald, NZD USD. All right. Gerald, you had a question on NZD USD? Avery, you had a question? You got your hands up. All right. Okay. Anyone else, guys? Anyone else? Any other questions?
Okay, so today was my first day here, and I pretty much noticed it's been like question and answer,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been absorbing everything. It's been pretty awesome. I've been in and out of trading for probably like 12 months. You know, I was doing day trading, and now I'm just sitting on cryptos right now. And
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just here to, you know, get the experience and just continue to go forward, because I feel like this class has been here for a while, and I'm
Okay. Well, welcome,
like the new guy, so.
welcome. So yeah, just this class is a bit advanced. We go over equities on this class, but a good class for you would be our class on our beginners class on Tuesday. Okay.
Cool,
So
cool.
I will send you out a link to our class on Tuesday, our beginners class. All right, but sit back and just absorb as much as this information as possible. All right, so it might seem advanced, but you know, you do this enough, you'll get it. Any other questions? Thanks for coming. You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Any other questions about equities?
Since no one wants to ask, then can we look at my AMD trade?
Okay, AMD. All right, Peter. AMD.
And anybody can jump in. I don't want to hog this
So,
meeting.
Peter,
My
are you in AMD?
It was a day trade.
Oh, okay.
You can look at the. I usually day trade on 15 minutes in the 1 hour.
Okay. You said on what time frame?
15 minutes
15
and the 1 hour.
on the 1 hour. Okay.
And I usually put this one and the QQQ side by side.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
And
For anybody who trades tech, you just gotta put it side by side.
okay. So here is your 15-minute here. All right. And the 1 hour. When did you get in?
I got in after around 11:30-ish. Between 11:30-ish. Yeah.
Okay. Are you still in it or just?
No, I got out. I took profit. I had 2 call options.
Okay.
and the call options expire tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I got out after it hit the 108.
Okay. 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 And you use the 15 and the 60.
Yeah.
So you use the 60 as your your foundation. Okay, good job.
I do AMD and then the QQQ, both 15 minutes side by side.
Side by side. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay. Let's see. Good job. Good job. Markup phase on the 60. So you guys can do this too, especially if you've got time. Where's Gerald? I think Gerald trades at home also. So if you've got time and you're in front of the monitors, you can certainly do this, right? So 60-minute, Peter is using as his foundation, right? All right. It's in the markup phase, buy signal, all green candles. And then he brought out the 15-minute, right? That's his trading window, and got a buy signal here and still moving higher. All right. I would watch it tomorrow, Peter. It's still solid, right? It's solid in that markup phase. It's a bit overbought. So you could get a bit of a retracement, a pullback, and then move higher. Okay. But nice buying. All right. Nice buying in here. All right. Any other trades you guys want to take a look at? Any other trades? Any other trades? Any other trades? All right, let's take a look at. Let's take a look.
I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see, Fortnite, FTNT.
What is it? F what?
FTNT.
FTNT. All right, what are you looking to do with it?
Honestly, it's been on my list. I just found out about it yesterday, and like you said, I need more time, honestly. So I'm just putting my portfolio together at this point, so I can go hard.
All right. So what do you know what sector this is in?
Sector. This would be cybersecurity, I guess.
Okay, so probably technology. Okay, so let's take a look here. So you've got support right here, pretty good support right here. All right, you've got resistance right here. This looks very much like the indexes that are setting up, right? So had some selling come in, right? White consolidating candles, and now we've got a green candle here. All right. So I would move it just like Peter, right? I would move it to a smaller time frame. All right. So we can take it. This is a daily time frame. You could get a move back up to this resistance. So right here, it closed today at 303. Right, you could get a move back to resistance, and you might get some. It's got pretty strong resistance if you guys look here. All right, and this is a pretty decent trade setting up. Okay, so let's take a look at it. All right, so here is support. We have pretty good support here, support here, support here. All right. And then we've got pretty good resistance right here, pretty good resistance right here, good resistance here, good resistance here, a little bit of resistance here. So here is your box, right? So from here all the way here. All right. That's your trading area. So we've got a green candle right here. All right. So we could look for the price to get right here, all right, if the buyers hold. However, if we wait for a buy signal, and this is good to know, this is good information here, all right, if we wait for a buy signal on the daily, guess what? We'll miss a lot of the trade, all right? So just like Peter is doing, we want to move it to a smaller time frame, all right? So we would take it, all right, and we would move it, all right, to a smaller time frame here. So let's do that. All right, so let's move it to right here, and that's FT and T.
So that would be like the 60-minute and 30-minute.
Yeah, I would do I wouldn't do the 6, I would do 240. We could do the 240 and then the 60. All right. Peter is doing his really quick. So the 240 and the 60. So here is the 240 here. 240 looks good, right? So similar, very similar to the daily, right? Here is support. Here is resistance.
For some reason, I have no view of the graph anymore. Kind of went away from me.
Do you guys see my chart? Do you guys see my chart and my cursor here?
Oh, David, no, we can't see it.
You don't see it. Okay, hold on. I must have lost
In
it.
fact, we can't see. We can't see.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, how about now? Can you guys see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all
Of
right.
course.
Okay, so this is your trade. This is your best opportunity right here. On watch it on the 240. All right, so watch it on the 240, and your goal, we've got buyers coming in, green candles, it held support. So the sellers are no longer in control, the buyers are getting in control. And what we would like to see is a move up to this resistance here. Okay, so right now it's at 303. All right, and ideally we would like to see a push, your target at 353, similar to this. Okay, similar to this. All right, similar to this. Okay, now don't trade it under 240. All right, watch it on and trade it on the 60-minute. Okay, you've got a buy signal here on the 60-minute. All right, and hopefully what you're hoping is that buyers hold and continue to push higher, getting up in this area in here. All right, but that's a good trade setup. That's an absolute good trade setup. All right, even if the trade doesn't work out, at least you're trading with the trend, the upward momentum, the markup phase, right? So you're not trying to go long when the sellers are in. Okay, the buyers are definitely in. All right, and then you've got pretty good target. Right, you've got a pretty good target. It's been to this area before. It's been here before, so it can definitely get in that area. All right, sellers are no longer in control. Buyers are getting in control, green candles. So good job on this trade. Good job.
So would you say, for example, it stocks open probably at 9:30. So you're saying like 12 to 1 o'clock, that'll be the 353?
Oh, no. Stocks moves a lot slower. All
Okay.
right. Yeah. So this might take, if you look here, I wish they move that quickly.
Well, I'll be gone in 60 seconds, man.
Yeah, it doesn't move that quickly. Not in stocks. No, it would take a while, probably into next week or longer to get back to this area here. Okay. But this is a good trade setup.
Cool, thanks.
All right.
This is what we would call like a range bound trade,
Yes.
because the top and the bottom is clearly defined.
Yeah. This is a
Which
range.
is-
Yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead, Peter.
Yeah, which is not hard to trade.
Yeah.
You just know when to get out,
Yeah.
when to get in.
Yeah, so that's why it's important to watch this area here, watch your levels, so that when it gets to this area and it will get oversold, right? I mean, overbought, kind of like this, you can anticipate getting out of the trade. All right, sometimes it will break through the resistance, and then we'll have more opportunities to get in and stay in. But this is your range right here. This is your range. Here is the support. Here is your resistance. And like Peter said, these are great opportunities to trade the range. We just have to know where we are. All right. We need to know that, hey, this is a range bound trade. It's not trending, right? It's not trending. It's a range bound. So we trade it accordingly.
Okay.
We trade it accordingly. But bring in a smaller time frame, 60 minutes. You could do the 30-minute, but I do like the 60-minute. It will keep you longer in the trade. And we need that for equities. We need to stay in a bit longer for equities. All right. But good job. Good job.
Sweet.
Okay. I'm going to go through some of these stocks here, but I want to keep the floor open for questions. So as I go through this, just ask me any questions.
David, when you get a chance, look at Australia JPY. I know the JPYs are a money maker, but look at the Australia JPY.
Okay, I'm glad you asked about this. All right, Zaire. We need to see, are you in these trades, Zaire?
Yeah, I've been writing all of them for the whole week since Sunday.
Well, good job. Good job. You're definitely making some cash, right?
Wow. Yeah, that looks crazy.
Yeah. Guys, we have to be on these trades. I've sent out some messages. We should be all over these trades. All right. Your goal, especially if you're trading monster scalper, right, is to be in these rotations. They happen. You guys have seen these. They happen over and over. And it's relatively simple. It's not easy, but it is simple to catch these rotations. All right. So we need everyone in these trades. We've been talking about these yen pairs. These yen pairs, right? You can do really well because they move. This is an amazing trade here. This trade right here, if Zaire caught it, all right, if he caught it anywhere near the buy signal here on the 240, and it's all the way up here, that's 90, that's 91, and it's right at, that's almost 400% profit.
Yeah, David,
Okay.
and I caught it right at the buy signal.
Well, if you caught it right at the buy signal and you've got a few of them going, you're doing really well. You're doing really well.
How long do they typically last for, David? I know it varies, but on average.
Okay, so this is the good news, and this is why we really like trading the 240 with Forex. Because these trades where when they catch a nice run, we saw that on the last run with the dollar pairs, right? Right, the dollar pairs. Which one was it? What was it? Peter, not Peter. Travis caught a lot of the move in these pairs. They will last, Chris, about 30 days. On average, on the 240, they last about 30 days. Okay, so this one started, if Zaire got it near the buy signal, that was on the 29th. So if this catches a run, you're early. I mean, think about this, right? If they last 30 days and he just got in on the 29th, right? And it's up almost 400 pips already. That's, you know, keep in mind your job as Forex monster scalper traders and Forex traders is to capture these rotations. All right. And your goal is if you're trading monster scalper and you're not in these pairs, in these top trending pairs, you're doing something wrong. And you guys need to get with me because if you're not in these pairs, right? If you're not in the yen pairs, right? If you were not in the dollar pairs, you guys have to really get with me. And we've got to figure out what we're doing wrong, all right? Because especially when we call these trades, we've been calling this, right? So we want everyone getting on these trades. Okay, this is a lot of money, right, Zaire? Zaire? This is a lot of money. You guys
Yeah,
are
David.
reading.
Yep. Yes,
Yeah,
David. Yes.
yeah,
Yes, you're right.
yeah. This is a lot of money, guys. Right? And these will rotate. So when these are done, when the yen pairs are done running, guess what? We'll have another group. These pairs here are not ready. These are not ready. Here is your money right here, these yen pairs. We have Swiss yen, that's the top trending pair, right? We have CAD yen, New Zealand yen, Aussie yen, dollar yen. We've got pound yen down here. All right, that's where you should be putting your capital if you're trading monster scalper. Okay, this is for monster scalper traders. All right, Chris, you trading monster scalper, right? You should be here. Forget about Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't doing anything. It's consolidated, right? It's not going anywhere. But guess what, right? These pairs here, the yen pairs are moving. So right now, Bitcoin isn't doing anything. Cryptos isn't doing anything. Get out of there, right? And let's make money here. All right. We're not married. We're not tied to any particular market, right? So we go to whatever is moving. Okay. So I keep saying that. I want you guys making money, right? That's why we're here. All right. And I tell you, Forex, if you guys learn to really trade Forex, right? Zaire, had you been trading Forex before here? You've been trading equities, right?
Yeah, but I've been playing with Forex, but this make it like so, I'm so relaxed right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look at these trades here. All right, look at this. Dollar yen, buy signal here. It's all the way up here. New Zealand yen, look at this, buy signal here. It's all the way up here. Pound yen, buy signal here. It's all the way up here. Euro yen, buy signal here, all the way up here. Swiss yen, buy signal here, all the way up here.
No way.
CAD yen, buy signal here. It's all the way up here. No selling, right? Clearly in the markup phase. And then Aussie yen, buy signal here, all the way up here. All right. So why would we ever look at a different pair?
So David, David,
Yes.
yeah, you know, I'm new.
Okay.
I'm new in
Welcome.
this field. Yeah. How can you know that this is a buy and ready signal in the morning stars?
Okay, so here is this blue arrow here is our buy signal here. Okay, it's our buy signal here.
Okay.
Thanks for coming. All right, I can't spend a lot of time on this. But if come back on our Tuesday class for our beginning traders class, okay, yeah. Miranda, yeah. And we'll go over that. Okay, I'll send you a link.
Thanks.
Yeah,
thanks.
But the system will give us a buy signal here. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
So
thanks.
You're welcome. So Zaya, I'm glad you mentioned that, right? For our Forex traders in particular, our monster scalper traders, okay? I want you guys, if you're not, for the ones that are in these trades, and I know several of you are in these trades, in the yen trades, good job. For those of you who are not in the yen trades, okay, in these yen trades, making money, all right, you guys, we need to talk. We need to talk because we're not looking at we're all over the place, right? And if we're all over the place, guess what? We're going to miss opportunities. We need to be focused. These pairs here in Forex, there is the way this works with Forex, all right? When these banks, all right, and these big institutions, when they move Forex, they move it pretty quickly, but they can't move every single group, all right? So they'll move one group at a time, right? So they'll put all that capital in one group at a time. Last time it was the dollar pairs. This time it's the yen pairs. All right. So when we see these rotations, and I follow this very, very closely, and I'll let you guys know, and everything is right here for you guys that are trading monster scalper. All right. So we need to be on these trades, And I keep
Yeah,
saying,
I need to have a divorce with Bitcoin for a couple of months and focus on this.
Hello, right? Me too, man. Whoa.
I'm just going in
Wow.
circles with crypto. I mean,
yeah, well,
So,
yeah, if you focus on Bitcoin, right, and it's not going anywhere, it's consolidating, right? It's you're forcing something that's not there. As traders, we can't force. It's consolidating. If you guys look here, Bitcoin, and I don't really want to spend a lot of time here because there's nothing here. It's just consolidating. Look here, look at the range here. All right, look at the range. Here is support right now, and then here is resistance. Okay, and understand, we make money when things trend. Okay, so here is support, here is resistance. Okay, this is your opportunity right here. 1 second, because this is important, guys. All right, here is your opportunity right here. That's your opportunity right here, which is no opportunity at all. Now, if the price was doing like this, like it did, like here, you've got a much better opportunity. Like here, you've got a much better opportunity. All right, but guess what? This is what it's going nowhere. All right, so if we're trading, let me bring this back here. If we're trading this, guess what? We're wasting time. And guess what? Right? What's the biggest problem with trading something like this? And I'm not picking on anyone. I'm just showing you guys where to look for opportunities. Okay. Not every market is ready to be traded when we want to trade it. Okay. So we have to trade the markets when they are ready to be traded, right? So if you guys look here, and I'll end with this, but this is important. You guys, if you're trading, if you're here and you're trading, we're trading to make money, all right? Not for fun. We're looking to make money, and that's the goal, all right? So look at Zaire's trade, Aussie yen, right? This was not tradable. So guess what? We didn't trade it. It's consolidating. It's not going up or down, right? It's kind of mixed. Green candles, red candles, white candles, right? Here is support here. It's not going anywhere. It wasn't until here, once it broke resistance, the buyers got in, right? And Zaire got into the trade, right? So here, guess what? Here is not tradable. We don't trade it. During this time, we were trading what? We were trading the dollar pairs that were trending. All right. So keep this in mind. Okay. Do not force what you want or what we think will happen. Trade what is. All right. Trade what is. We need, look at this. Dollar, Swiss yen, CAD yen, New Zealand yen. These are the top pairs right here that are moving. Aussie yen, right? Dollar yen, pound yen, euro yen, right? All, look at this. Everything down here, they're not moving. This is what's moving right now in all of Forex. Okay, in all of Forex, these are the pairs that are moving, and the yen pairs are leading, and that's where we want to be. All right, so I keep saying this when I ask you guys, when we're in these pairs and I ask you, hey, who's in this? We need more traders. We need more traders saying, hey, I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. All right. So, all right.
I'm glad I came on this call. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Chris. Yeah. So yeah, forget about Bitcoin. Bitcoin we'll have opportunities for Bitcoin, but not now. Not now. All right, not now. Tons of opportunities in Forex, and in particular, not Forex, in particular, the yen pairs. Okay, so good job, Zaire. Good job, anyone that are in the yen, and I know there are other traders that are in the yen pairs. If you're not in the yen pairs and you trading monster scalper, look at what you're doing. Really, don't fall in love with any particular pair. That's why we have over 40 pairs, tons of opportunities. Okay, all right. Hey, Peter, you had a question?
Yes.
Or comment?
I just want to make a statement. Like, I try to focus on one thing, one trade, to get really good. So that's why I don't jump from equities to Forex, because right now I'm doing two things and it's enough. I'm trading equities and futures.
Yeah.
But for those who are interested in trading Forex and you just don't have a lot of money, but maybe you could just pay for like a monthly subscription of $100 to $200. There's a website. It's a valuation website that once you pass their evaluation, they'll give you the money. Basically, you're trading other people's money and your money is not at risk. It's called Funded Next, and you can see a lot of information on YouTube.
Okay, and it's for what, Peter? Funded what?
Funded Next.
Funded Next. Okay.
And a lot of people say they have good customer service on YouTube.
Okay, Peter, can you share it on the screen, please?
I'll just type it in the chat box.
Yes, yeah.
But Avery had a question, and I'll ask it for her. She asked whether these trades are centered around monster trading systems.
Okay. That's a good question, Avery. No, so we use our systems, okay, but you can do this on any chart. All right, so we have we've got the built-in support and resistance, so built-in support and resistance lines. All right, we have our signal, buy and sell signals. We've color-coded the candles to make it easier, but you can pull up any chart, right, and you'll still see the same price action. You just have to, if you pull up a chart, right, you just have to make sure you draw out your support and resistance lines and then follow the trends, okay? But I would highly recommend our beginners class on Tuesday. I know we have some new folks here this evening. So on Tuesday, come to that beginners class, okay? I would highly recommend that, all right? And Peter, good, that's a good tip. But, and I know some traders, if you're not using Monster Scalper, right, and you're using other systems or you're doing your own thing, that's fine. This is in particular to Monster Scalper traders. So if you have the Monster Scalper system, all right, and you're following what we're doing, we want you to be in these trades that we are in, okay? Especially if you're doing your own thing, that's fine, right? But even if you're not using Monster Scalper, all right, even if you're not using the system, this price action, all right, even if you are trading Forex, and I want to say this, whether we are, you don't have to be a particular type of trader, right? And I think that's what we want to get away from, right? We don't care as traders, we don't care what's moving, all right? We just care that it's moving. So if equities isn't doing well, we want to be able to move from equities, stocks to Forex, okay, to other markets. All right, so I think that's the message. So whether it's Forex and it's being stuck with a particular symbol, okay, or pair, all right, fine. Your goal is to find what's moving and get on board. All right, and get on board. All right, so good job, guys. Zaire, really good job. Really good job. If you got in here and you're still holding these trades in the markup phase, all right, and you in several of these yen positions, all right, good job. Good job. All right, good job. All right, guys, take care. Have a great evening. I think we went over a bit this evening, and I'll see you guys. I think we have an advanced class tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, David.
Peace.
Okay, thank you.